Well, hi everyone. We're in the peak buying and selling season here in Austin, and just wanted to take a second and share with you some data and trends that I'm seeing on the market that can help you if you're going to be making a real estate decision soon. Well, comparing numbers from May of last year to May of this year, homes are still appreciating pretty strongly in value. In fact, we're seeing almost a 9% increase in the sales price of homes here in Austin than we did at this time last year. And the average price here in Austin is about $378,000, median price about $300,000. So homes are still appreciating very strongly in value, and it is still a seller's market. If you're a buyer, that's probably the biggest challenge that you're going to face, is keeping up with the rising appreciation values here in Austin. But there is some good news, and I'm seeing a bit of a shift compared to what we've seen the last 2 years. The first shift is inventory. So right now there are almost 1,600 homes more on the market right now than we saw at this time last year. That's almost a 20% increase, about 19.5% more homes on the market right now than we had last year at this time. And what that means if you're on the market buying is there's more to look at. If you're a seller, there's more to compete with. And what that means if you're going to price your home is you really want to make sure you're paying attention to the competition, because you really don't want your house to sit on the market. And that goes to the second data point that I've seen, is homes are sitting on the market almost a week longer on average than they did last year. About 51 days right now, homes are sitting on the market. Now, if you're in certain pockets and your home is priced right, you can still sell in a matter of days. There are many homes that can go off the market very quickly, but there's plenty of other homes where if you're not priced correctly or you don't have the right condition to compete with your neighbors, that house could sit there a while. And that's giving buyers an opportunity, maybe a little breathing room, to finally sit and look at many homes in a neighborhood before they have to make a decision. Another thing to keep an eye on is interest rates. Even though the Federal Reserve raised rates last week, we're still seeing rates hold fairly steady around that 4% mark. So if you're looking to buy a house right now, I haven't seen an upward trend in interest rates. It doesn't mean it's not coming. Eventually, I think we are going to see interest rates rise, but at least for now, this summer, interest rates are still holding around that 4% mark. So are we in a bubble? I've heard a few people ask that question. My personal opinion is I don't think so, at least not yet. Most of the buyers, or I should say a good percentage of buyers, are paying cash. Maybe 15 to 20% of deals in Austin right now are still being closed with cash. Cash is king. And cash is the opposite of what we saw a decade ago, where a lot of people were taking out loans with low credit scores, bad payment history, maybe not even having to show any financials or put any money down. We're really not seeing loans like that on the market. In fact, most loan products are still asking anywhere from 3% to 20% to buy a house. Now, there are some interesting loan products coming out on the market. I saw one lender this week is now starting to offer 2% towards the equity in your home. They're actually contributing some of the equity to help you with a grant program and help you finance that property. There's another lender that we work with very closely at Keller Williams that launched just this year. They have a product where it's actually a no-cost loan. So essentially, you don't have to put any, you put money down, but you have no closing costs. So essentially, they'll cover all your closing costs, and they'll even contribute $1,000 when you close the home. They're essentially paying you $1,000 to take out a mortgage with them, and then in turn not asking you to pay any closing costs. Now, they'll make their money on the back end when they sell that to a servicing company where you will ultimately make your payments, but I found that to be a really interesting loan product that's kind of gaining traction. If those are loan products that you're interested in, I'd love to share more details with you. Anyways, I wanted to share just these data points with you. Hopefully these will help you if you're looking to make a real estate decision soon. If you are planning to buy or sell or invest in Austin anytime this summer or later this year, I'd love the chance to visit with you. And of course, I'd love the opportunity to earn your business and any referrals.